So another 7 days as a used car dealer, and like every other week that we've had nothing but problems. Specifically this week, problems with the bank. You can't just shut down our bank account. This is ridiculous. As a business, we depend on the bank, and when they shut us down for fraud, it's a little bit of a problem. Who would ever buy a car that's got problems with it? We also talk about how I've made millions from selling broken cars, like this one, because it needs an engine, needs a gearbox. And on that note, I think I want to talk about the red, amber, green thing. We dropped my M5 to BMW for a service, and they give me a courtesy car. We have some issues with customers when selling cars. We were like, are you definitely coming, because the car's not on site? And I'll be honest, I think the worst thing that I've had happen in the past week is I found my missus in the passenger seat of another man's car. More on all of that later on in the video, but for now, you lot know what to do. Stick the kettle on, get comfy. It's gonna be an interesting video. It is Wednesday morning. This vlog has not started on a Monday, and the reason for that is because I've had a, they've got the pool table there. We'll get to the pool table shortly. So the games room's sort of underway. That's all looking good. The Evo looking clean as well. That's obviously getting given away at my car event, CCD 25. Is that a fruit machine? And just quickly, if you've still not bought yourself a ticket yet for CCD event 2025, tickets are selling fast. And as you lot know, in every single year previously, we've completely sold out. So make sure you grab your tickets now before they all go. The ticket link is in the description below, and I look forward to meeting you all at the event. Has Leon bought a fruit machine as well? Did you buy a fruit machine as well?
Fruit machine's coming in about 2 weeks' time.
Oh, really?
Pool table's there. And it belted in balloons though with the beaker thing.
No way, that's wicked. That's so cool, isn't it?
Get some bets on.
Isn't it? Leon reckons he's the best at port bin cars, so we'll see. We'll We'll have to put him to the test. I've played Leon before, he's good. I have good days as well, so we'll see. So, see you later. No idea what that focus is. It's Wednesday morning, flagpole. This is annoying, we need to get a cable tie on this. Why are we starting this vlog on a Wednesday? What have I been doing for the last 2 days? We're gonna walk away from that, because that's gonna irritate me. The reason why we're starting it on a Wednesday, guys, is because I've been busy elsewhere for the last couple of days, and it does involve dramas. Look at the dust. Look at the dust. Two, I say issues. One of them's an issue, one of them was an expected situation. My missus has got a unit that she had to get out of by the end of the month. Monday was the cut-off point. Had to get in there myself with my lads, you know, Pavel and Chris, who you saw, who the guys that are doing my house up. She does like Botox, lip fillers, that type of thing. She's kitted out this unit. She's been there about a year now, and the owner of the unit has decided to move on, meaning my missus had to move on as well. Understandably, we've spent a lot of money on this unit, so we've pulled all the stuff out, went there that day. I was there on Monday, right? And Monday was payday. I've gone to log into my bank, and I can't log into my bank, right? I'm like, what's going on here? Then Leon's rung me. He's like, Calv, my brother Leon there has just pulled out in the Ford Focus. Calv, can you log into your bank? I was like, nah. So I don't know what's going on. Then I've had the fraud department call me. I'm in the middle of pulling plasterboards off walls, so I've missed the call. I've then gone away and called them. I'm like, this is worrying. Like, I've never ever seen this before. I've never ever known. Obviously, we've got everyone at work. Like, everyone needs to be paid, not just wages, but bills as well. Everyone's dependent on getting their money. You can't just shut down our bank account. This is ridiculous. I'm then concerned because I've never ever seen this before. I've had my accounts stopped before for silly reasons, but I've never ever not been able to see my login before. I logged in, it was as if I didn't have a bank account no more with my bank, right? I then called the fraud team back, right? I'm thinking, fraud team, this is serious. Like, what has gone wrong? What has actually gone wrong for them to shut down our account, especially on payday? I managed to get through to them, and they were like, yeah, we just took me through security and stuff. Bear in mind, I've got all this other stuff going on as well. I'm like, I asked them, what is the reason? I just want to know why. Why is our account been shut down? I get it, it's been shut down. They said, yeah, we can see we've got a block on your account. You can't use your account. I'm like, why? Why have you done this? Very, very frustrating. They said, well, basically, we see you tried to make a payment to furlough none. I was like, yeah. They're a Vauxhall dealership in Milton Keynes. Well, it's a suspicious payment. I was like, well, why? Basically, Jerome had picked up my bank card instead of his own, paid for the parts, given his postcode instead of my postcode, so the postcode didn't match the bank card, and they've seen it as fraud, shut the bank off. Now, I understand there's two sides to every story, yeah? this could be fraud, and I understand they've got to protect and, you know, look after my money, and I respect that. But this seemed like a massive overreaction. I was just like, what? Is that it? Is that it? They said, yeah, we just want to make sure that you were okay with this and it's not fraud. I said, no, it's not. They were like, that's fine. Just log back into your bank and do what you got to do. So that was my Monday morning. We spent the rest of the day clearing out that unit, and that was successful as well. Got everything out of there, and my missus has got a new room that she's been working from, which is great. And then Monday night came. Bear in mind, I'm in the process of moving house. So much stuff going on at the minute. In the process of moving house, right? The builders are at my house. Got to get out of where I'm living by the end of this month. There's a lot going on in general. Another issue I've got is my teeth. This is completely off subject. You're probably thinking, what are you going on about your teeth? When I was a kid, fell off my BMX. Told this story so many times before on my channel. Knocked my front teeth out. It's been a nightmare ongoing for the whole of my life. Regular dentist appointments. I've got a great relationship with my current dentist. I've dealt with him for a few years now. Rish is in Luton, Vogue Dental Care, shout out to him. I currently have composite front teeth, and I want porcelain. Porcelain's a more natural material. It's more expensive, but it's a better material to have as your teeth, right? It's a big job, pulling out the old ones, putting in new ones. Three or 4 hour appointment to remove them, a couple of hours I think to refit them. I said to him, look, I've decided I just want to get this done. Can I just have you, if you get a cancellation, just let me know and I'll come over. He messaged me Monday night, so my day Monday was just hectic. Monday night, he said, Calvin, do you want to come tomorrow morning? I've got a busy day Tuesday already lined up. Teeth are a priority. He said, Cal, come over tomorrow morning, I'll pull out your old teeth, we'll take impressions for your new ones, and we'll do your new ones in 2 or 3 weeks' time. I went there yesterday. It was a long appointment. I was in that chair for over 3 hours, but we successfully removed my old ones. So I've got temporary teeth in at the minute, and that was pretty much my day yesterday. I then had to go back to my house because the worktops were getting installed, right? They didn't turn up yesterday. This is something that's been going on the channel for a few weeks now. The worktop people have been there this morning to install the worktops, right? They've installed them all, they look amazing. My missus has rung me, says, Cal, I've just been to look at the worktops. They haven't put the grooves in the draining boards because they're stone worktops. You need grooves, obviously, to drain water off. It's a stone, one of them big bowl sinks. Well, that's a bit annoying. That's a bit of a problem. Why are the grooves been removed from? Why have they not been put in? So I ring up the lady who has been. She's a lovely lady, but she seems to have struggled with a lot of things throughout the process. I'm like, the grooves, they've got no grooves in our worktops. She said, yeah, because you didn't want grooves. It's like, no, of course I want grooves. Like, that's what, the water's got to drain off the worktop. She's like, well, it's not on the quote, so I can't give it to you. I was like, well, what can we do to solve this? Because I need to solve getting grooves in my worktop. I can't just, how's the water going to drain off the worktop? She said, well, just tell the guys to pull the worktops out and bring them back, and then we'll put grooves in them. I said, oh, the guy's still there then? She goes, well, what do you mean? You're there, ain't you? I said, no. She goes, well, how do you know they ain't got grooves in the worktop then? I said, because I got a picture. My missus just sent me a picture on my phone. She started laughing at me. She literally laughed at me. I said, why are you laughing at me? What's funny? She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just found it funny that how do you know that the worktops are there? But the problem is the guys ain't there no more. They've fitted the worktops, they've gone off to their next drop, so they're going to be coming out again another day this week to put out the worktops around the sink, take the worktop away. There is an additional charge, understandably, because for some reason it was originally on the quote, but it's been removed from the quote that we now apparently no longer want grooves in our worktop. I've got no idea. I've asked them why has that been removed from our quote? I want grooves in my worktop. I've never once said that I don't. They were like, I don't know, but they're going to come out, take the worktop away, put grooves in there. There is a charge, of course, to do that. A little bit irritating, but I am now back at Binker. A transit door has arrived. This is out of my missus' salon, which is going to be, getting used somewhere else, I suppose. And the pool table has arrived. So, yeah, sunny Wednesday. Look at that. Look at that. It's a proper one, isn't it? Looks good.
We've got one dilemma.
Really? Problem?
Do we charge for it or not? Should it be free or?
I reckon it's got to be £2 a go. There used to be £1 back in the day. We've got to charge double, haven't we?
Inflation.
Yeah, inflation.
What do you reckon, Sam?
Sam, what do you think?
No, not me.
What? Would you like to pay to play pool?
Charge guests.
Charge guests, but not staff?
Get it for free, innit?
What happens in most workplaces? Is it free or do they charge?
Well, it depends of the deal, you know. Most of the places, but we don't really do with the workplaces like that. We normally do pubs and restaurants.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And what's the average price now for a pub?
Pound outside London, in London 150.
Really?
Yeah.
There's more money in London.
It's like you have to pay for
Yeah, of course.
the place a lot more. You know,
Yeah.
pub, rent for the pub itself.
So
And you have to pay salary much
It's nice.
higher in London than
so they have to charge
elsewhere. Yeah, so you have to charge more in a sense. Yeah, so I would say £1 if you want to charge, but you're a good boss, so I would
We're not going to charge.
yeah.
free, would
It's
you?
good. It'd be nice to charge. Imagine it. Right, hey guys, imagine the staff, they'd be fuming. Right guys, we've got a pool table now, and we've got to charge you for it, it's £1 to go. They'd be like, what? Imagine. So, yeah, it is Wednesday. Got someone interested in this Land Rover, that's the one we took in off Chapman's in a recent video. We announced the winner of the M135i in last night. Obviously the vlogs are filmed a few weeks ahead, so that'll be well and truly gone. Might have even gone up sale, I don't know. M5 is on charge, sun is shining. Got a lot to go through. I'm hopefully going to have some worktops by the end of the week. Going to do some deals, of course. That's happening all the time. And we're just going to let it all unfold like it always does. Let's get on it. So it is Thursday morning. Something about Tuesday that I forgot to mention was my friend Emmanuel Smith came down. Hopefully Emmanuel doesn't mind me shouting about this. I did want to get a video of him. Again, couldn't get it on Tuesday. This was his car. He was basically on X Factor. He's done really, really well. He's made a long career out of singing. He's got an amazing voice. And I met him because he was a customer at our old site. He's got a certain taste of cars. He likes things that are loud and leery and stand out. He's a standout guy. We put the picture of, you know, the Mercedes E-Class, the one that had the colourful wrap on it, the pearl wrap. We put that on the Binker Instagram, and he messaged me straight away. He's like, Calv, I want that car, got to have that car. Because he come down a few weeks ago and he wanted the F80 M3, the one we was given away on Planet Dreams. I said, well, I can't tell you that because it's getting given away on Planet Dreams. But I can sell you this one. This is not a Planet Dreams car. So this is his old car, that's why I'm stood here, which was actually my niece Maya's car years ago. He bought it off of her. It's a C220D, I'm pretty sure it's a C220D, but it's like a C43 AMG replica. So it's been wrapped, it's got the exhaust tips on the back. It's even got the facelift steering wheel, flat bottom steering wheel, carbon fibre steering wheel as well. It's also got the new LCD display. So that's a cool car, it's a cool car. And he's happy as well, so we've got another happy customer. It's actually Leon's birthday today. And obviously my journey through business, when we sort of started when we was at school. We was both at school, and we started with that one Astra GTE many years ago. I think I was 16 years old at the time. He's my older brother, by the way. And we're still here all these years later, just doing deals, hustling, grinding, getting deals done. So try and get Leon on camera today. Also, because he's not here yet, we're going to pull this one out as well, this VW truck. This has just arrived. Love a bit of truck. We actually posted a video recently where we bought, well, you see a lot of people sell their vans to buy a truck and then vice versa, sell a truck to buy a van. A van's serves a better purpose for most people, but there's just something cool about a truck in there. So yeah, this has just arrived. It's a nice thing, black wheels, black interior. There's another truck over here actually that we just took in. This is a nice Isuzu. Really cool thing, really cool thing. 21 plate, that's obviously a 19. I don't know if we've ever had one of these Isuzu ones, but it's locked. It would be locked, it should be locked. Auto. Full leather. What's the mileage on it? I don't know. But yeah, we do like to deal with a few trucks. They're good news. They are very good news, and I can see why people buy them. The dust at Binker at the minute is a nightmare. I don't remember the dust being a problem last year. Was the dust even a problem last? I haven't got a clue. We haven't changed the grounds here. We haven't changed anything. It just feels more dusty. Is there something going on in the air at the minute? I don't know, but that is a bit of a challenge. Like, we're getting cars cleaned and they're literally, like, these ones are all looking quite clean. To be fair, they're all right. Look at that. Dust, man. Like, a valet sells a car. Getting the car valeted properly, it sells the car. But yeah, dust is, it's been a bit of a problem. The GIVAEAWAYS is there, that's the one we bought from my friend Ben, the podcaster Ben. We've had a lot of interest in this car. It's a lovely spec car, really, really nice thing. And in fact, we've had a lot of trade interest in it, which is always a bit of a funny one because you kind of let go of cars. It's, smaller margins in the trade generally, but it is what it is. His other car, the Range Rover, I actually drove that home last night because my M5 is on charge inside. I've hit over 1,000 miles now, so I've kind of parked the M5 up. We're doing a whole video where we're talking about what it's been like to own that M5 for the first 1,000 miles, and we're then going to go and get it serviced, which I don't know if it'll happen in this vlog. It might do. So yeah, I've been using his Range Rover. It's dusty, it's dirty, it needs prep, but it's a good car. It's been a nice little run around. It's got loads of fuel in it as well, which is a bonus. I don't know why I'm walking this way. We need to get that VW out, get photos of it, and then we're going to head out in the Audi S3. So we've got to do some content on that Planet Dreams. So let's get this truck photographed. There he is, the birthday boy. What did you say, 31?
31 today.
31 plus that, plus a bit more.
41.
41 years old. I don't even know what to say, like, car trading, like we started, you would have been, I say started car trading, you would have been like, even at school, I think back to you buying even a set of alloy wheels or whatever, you was just on it from day one, weren't you? And you're 41 years old now, you're still here in this massive yard.
Oh, it's mental. Even though I think back, your journey buying and selling, but even when Dad had a butcher lorry, Dad used to have a market, well, didn't have a market, he used to sell meat on a market from a butcher lorry. And we used to take the wallpaper paste and
tables, yeah,
and just put it at the front. And then, because we were always the first ones there, because Dad was finding the pitch, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
For finding the best pitch on the market, we'd be the first ones there, and we'd run around the market or the boot sale and just look for things to buy. So Dad might say, there's a £5, go and see what you can buy. And then we'd negotiate. At that age, I would have been, I don't know, 10 years old. He would have been 7.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit old, up to maybe 11 or 12 years old. And
it started.
That's definitely where it started, wasn't it? Buying and selling.
Yeah, you always say about the when Dad used to get the loot and the free ads, and he'd circle cars, or the original Auto Trader, and he'd circle cars at Biro, and we'd look through them all, and we'd just go through and look for deals, what looked cheap. So it was drilled, I say drilled into us. We just watched Dad doing deals all the time. He used to go up BCA, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Buying cars.
Yeah.
And then we've just copied what he does, and I suppose his sales side as well, being on the butcher lorry, it's been, it kind of just what we grew up around, isn't it?
Oh, the amount of things we've bought and sold. In me.
Literally.
I know obviously cars being 90% of it.
Yeah.
Even just whatever before that.
People look at us as cars, yeah, parts, whatever.
Anything, whatever we could buy, motocross bikes, just whatever we could buy and sell. Yeah. It's just been a long journey.
It's been a long journey.
There's a lot of deals.
It's a lot of deals and it's never ending. But
you know what, to both of you as a kid, what deal stuck out?
There's a car for sale at the side of the road, say it was £795, I can't remember. They had a sign in it, £795. I went there with Dad because I was about 14 at the time. Got the price down to, I can't remember, it's £550, but it was cheaper than the asking price in the window. Took it home, parked it outside Dad's flat at the time, and a lady knocked on the door. She said, I've noticed you've got your car for sale, £795. How much will you take for it? I said, that's the price. She says, no, if you want to buy it, you can have it, £795. She bought the car from the sign that was already in the car window.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
That's quite a memorable deal. So
that is a good one.
Dad's Escort RS Turbo with a gold chain. He swapped it for a gold chain or something.
So Dad was a proper wheeler dealer. He had a big gold chain, loved jewellery, had big gold bracelets and that. And he see an Escort. It wasn't, I don't even know. I think it was an XR3i convertible, wasn't it? With like was it a white lightning kit or something?
Yeah.
And it was advertised for sale, and it said swaps for anything at the bottom of the ad. So Dad's rung him up and said, I've got a gold chain. Do you want to do a deal with my gold chain? I'll straight swap you for my gold chain. It must have been a really valuable gold chain.
Yeah.
It must have been. I remember it was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously gold was a big thing back then, like big jewellery and that. So the guy said, yeah, I'll straight swap you for the gold chain. So we've gone there. It was in Harpenden. And I just remember going, and we got a lift there from our uncle with the gold chain, swapped the gold chain for his car, and we'd gone there with a gold chain, come home with an Escort convertible, got the roof down, it was a 1.6, it had like an air filter on it, sounded amazing. But even the point there is the deal. if there's a deal to be had, he was on it, and same with us. If there's a deal to be had and it makes sense financially, whether it's a car, a watch, a house, or a gold chain, we're on it. Cool. So anyway, Thursday morning, I want to wander up the yard. So I want to talk to everyone about that. Leon's at work on his birthday. That is what you call on it.
Carry on as you mean to go on.
Yeah. We're all about that.
Do you know what I didn't do this morning though? Went to the gym. I didn't go this morning.
Really?
That's the only thing I didn't do. But I do go all the time, so that's all right. It's my birthday.
He had a day off of gym because it's his birthday. That's his little treat. His treat today is doing more deals. He wants to have a busy day. That's priority.
Well, hopefully you sold this.
Oh really?
That's why I'm just parking it there.
Ah, right, Corsa. Sorted. And on that note, I think I want to talk about the red, amber, green thing, because I just up the back now filming a little TikTok. We have three levels of grading at Binker: red, amber, green. And the only difference between all three of them is the level of prep that we've done to the cars. So this here is basically the red corner. We've got a Vauxhall Astra here. It's got a red sticker on it. Red literally means non-runner. And there'll be something in the description of the advert that says it's either a non-runner because it needs an engine, it needs a gearbox, but it's an unprepared car, yeah? Look, the bumper's ruined. Overall, it's untidy. It ain't a nice car through a lot of people's eyes, but through some people's eyes, they're gonna see quality in that, they're gonna see potential in that, and they're gonna buy it, fix it, and Miles just written this one off, look, he's just walked into the wing mirror. But they're gonna see an opportunity to either earn money or have a good car at the end of it. For us, it's not financially viable. I say not financially viable, by the time I'm actually not too sure what that needs. It's either an engine or a gearbox though. It might be an MOT failure, I'm not too sure. We just look at that as, if we put a new engine in that car, it then needs prep on the body. It might also be categorised, so you end up spending all this money on this car, and for us as a big business, we've got a lot of overheads. We need to earn a certain margin out of each car. If we can't see that as possible, then it just gets declared as a red car. It's as simple as that. So we have red, we have amber, and I was just filming a video on this car over here. The thing that triggered me to do this is I had someone comment on TikTok saying, who would ever buy a car that's not been prepared or has got problems with it? What dealer sells cars that needs brake pads? Would never buy a car off you. I specifically chose this car as I was wandering around the yard. This is an amber vehicle. Again, unprepared. Visually, it needs a wing. Yeah, I say a wing, it's got damage there. The roof is all pickled, the lacquer's really bad. Wheel trims are damaged, in fact it's got odd wheel trims. That one needs replacing for a genuine one. The back bumper needs painting. It ain't a perfect car, but something else with this car as well. May as well do this whilst we're at it, let's unplug that. This car, if we go to Car Vertical, big shout out to them, thank you very much to them for sponsoring this video, supporting the channel. Use my code CCD to get 20% off your Car Vertical check. It's all green ticks, apart from the fact that it's got damage on it, right? This car was previously recorded as a Category S structural damage car back in July 2023. Now, what's good about a low value Category S car is generally they write them off for silly reasons, right? Because the insurance company, again, they look at it and think this is unfinancially viable for us to repair this car, so we just write it off. This car, it looks like it's had a door. Door's been painted. In fact, the door's been scratched again since it's been painted, but it's had a passenger door. So that's all of the negatives with this car. And you're probably thinking, Calv, what is good about this car? Firstly, it's an automatic, right? Automatics are massively demanded in the car world because lots of people, everyone wants an automatic, right? They don't just want an automatic. Some people only have an automatic driving license. Something else about this car is it's only done 28,000 miles. So it's an extremely low mileage car. Now, if I was to prepare this car, it would cost a fortune. Like, it would write the car off. For me to get the roof painted, the bonnet painted, to get the wheel trims replaced, get that door painted again, get that rear bumper done. Like, to get all of this done, it needs a head unit as well. The head unit works, but it could do with a genuine Vauxhall one. To get all of that done, it would be financially unviable. Now, I grew up in a house where single mum, 5 kids. For my mum to buy a car with the budget, the limited budget that she had available, it was tough finding a good car that she could buy, right? Her budget almost dictated the quality of car that she got. She always ended up with a good car, to be fair to her. She was pretty good at picking a deal, picking the right car, and it worked out well. This would be a perfect example that would have done her all right. She only had a small amount of money, and it would have done her really, really well. And this car, through some people's eyes, is an old banger, right? But to a lot of people's eyes, they'll look at that and think, do you know what, 28,000 miles, automatic gearbox, 5-door, that'll actually do me. It's 1.4 as well, which is the more reliable engine. It's a proper auto, not a semi-auto, which is the more reliable gearbox. That car is gonna do someone well. Can I afford to spend loads of money on it as a business and get it perfect? No, I can't. So it gets sold as an unprepared car with an amber sticker. The red car gets sold also as an unprepared car with a red sticker because it's a non-runner. Now let's talk about a green car. So this here is a green car. It's a Volkswagen Golf R line. It's a lovely retail car. It's only done 17,000 miles. And if we look at the car vertical check on this car, that is all green ticks, right? The mileage is all good. It's got no finance on it. It's got no previous damage. It's only got a couple of owners. And if you click on the mileage, you'll see it's nice and consistent. Obviously only done 17,000 miles. Really, really nice car. And what we'll do with a green car is we'll get it fully prepared. It'll get a proper good looking over. We'll make sure it's prepped to a good standard. Anything that's wrong with it, we get done. It'll go out with a service. It'll go out with a fresh MOT. It'll go out with a warranty. It'll just go out as a fully packaged car. But we charge more money for that. That's going to be a more expensive car. And it ain't just about price point. It's also about age, mileage of a car. If it was like a high mileage Ferrari, for example, say it had done 120,000 miles and it was a Ferrari 488, that probably wouldn't go out as a green car. It's hard to say because it would be out of mileage. But the idea is there's certain categories of cars. The amber cars will be priced lower. They'll be cheaper, more attractive on the internet. They'll get an MOT. They'll get a service if they need them. They'll obviously get a valet. But the level of prep will be really, really basic. The reason why we do that is because we get offered so many types of cars through social media, through Enter-Reg, and your two options are pick the certain types of cars that you want to buy, which a lot of dealers do, and they say, well, do you know what, if it ain't got less than 3 owners, or if it ain't got less than 60,000 miles, then I'm not buying it. Or your option B is make a system that accommodates for everything. So we started doing this red, amber, green system many, many years ago. People absolutely love it. And what we're doing now, the reason why I wanted to touch on this is we're going through a process of kind of rebranding. We're merging everything into one site. We're going to have to make it more clear on the website. We've got this red, amber, green system, and we're going to be putting more energy into advertising ourselves as a red, amber, green dealership. It's really, really good. People like it. And the absolute bottom line, the most important point to make here is individual financial circumstance. For some people that have got money, they will not consider that Corsa. So some people that Corsa is an old banger. But to me, I look at that car and think that is not an end-of-life car. That is not ready for the scrap yard. That's definitely a good car for someone. They're only going to consider a green car. I get that. But likewise, going back to my mum when we was younger, she wouldn't have the budget for that. There's no way. That car's like £20,000 or something. There's no way. But she would, if she's got 2 or 3 grand to spend, she's going to try and get a deal, something preferably with low mileage. She only wants an auto because she can't be bothered to mess around with a gear stick. That car there would suit her down to the ground. She'd be happy with that. And that is the point. The red car, there's an audience for that as well. You've got to try and make something. I say you've got to try and make something. We've created a system that appeals to everyone. So just wanted to touch on that. I got a comment on TikTok. I thought this is a perfect opportunity, 1, to have a conversation about the red, amber, green thing, and 2, to talk about the rebrand of the Binker red, amber, green system. Look, I think the key with everything is transparency. Now I know in this video, specifically in the thumbnail, we've dressed up with this silly Del Boy outfit, but I have done it for a bit of a laugh. But I think most importantly, it's all about just being transparent in general. Now this car, for example, I don't think it has any issues, but let's assume it's got a broken engine. You can sell this car with a broken engine. Just put it on the advert, put it on the listing, make sure the customer is fully aware that the car has a broken engine, adjust the price accordingly, and it will sell to someone who wants to buy the car with a broken engine. There is demand for cars with broken engines. Whereas a gearbox, whatever, cosmetic damage people can see. So you don't need to be so finicky with cosmetic damage. But for us, with a green car, we are extremely finicky with that. Another example of this is, and this is one my mum used recently with me, is she went to Next to buy a jumper once. There was a jumper on sale for £35. She went to the counter and said it's got a broken button. The lady at the counter says, well, we haven't got any other sizes. This is the only one that we have available. Do you still want to buy this one? We can do it at a reduced price. She was happy. My mum bought that jumper with a broken button. She went to sourced herself a button on eBay or whatever, stitched a new button on. She saved herself a tenner or whatever the discounted price was. She was happy. I went to Aldi the other day and I bought some broken biscuits. It clearly said on the tub, broken biscuits. They were £1.99. For £1.99, I could have got a smaller pack of non-broken biscuits. I chose to go for the bigger box of broken ones. Now they, you know, a lot of people might not want broken biscuits, but I chose them because they were better value for money. I wasn't unhappy when I opened the box and realised they were all broken, because I knew when I bought them that that was a box of broken biscuits. And I think transparency is the absolute key. So, what is it? It's Friday, just had a trim, and we're now at sitting the BMW in Tring. We've just put the M5 on a ramp. It's finally getting into running in service. I think it's done like 1,160 miles. It's due at between 1,000 and 1,200, so perfect amount of miles. And we're doing a whole video on getting that done. It'll be a separate video. It might have gone up already, I don't know, but the team here at BMW are proper sound. But what I wanted to get on camera is, what courtesy car do you think BMW have given me whilst my M5 is getting a service? Have a think. I'm about to reveal it to you. You keep walking in that direction. That's it. That's it. Keep the camera rolling. Yeah, we're all good. That's nice, isn't it? M2. I love. Is that an M2 or is that in the 2.4?
That's a 2 Series, 220i.
That looks. It looks chunky. Yeah. And Steve conveniently just jumped on camera as well. He's got the keys for the car, and the car is a BMW M2. I did test drive an M2. I had one for a few days, didn't I?
You did, yeah, but this one has got a track pack on it. So you're going to cut 2 tyres, as you can see the tread on them.
Wow.
So lovely in this weather, but when it's a bit damp, they're a bit of a handful.
Yeah.
Carbon bucket seats, carbon roof, and de-restricted to 180 odd miles an hour. Not like you'll be doing it, but...
Well, I might give it a go. Has it had the running?
It's had the running in service.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry about this. So this is one of our demonstrators. We sell a lot of M products here at Tring, so we try to run the majority of the M cars on fleet, and we'll normally give this when our M customers want a running in service.
That is unreal.
We try.
I know you can't do it all the time. I
Can't do
can
it all the time,
imagine.
but we try, yeah.
What a service to offer though. So whilst me as a customer, whilst my M5's in for getting service, I get to take this out and even to experience it. And I suppose you must sell cars off the back of this, surely. Like,
do.
I might take it home, my missus might say, oh, I like that, that'll do me. And you end up maybe, as a customer, buying another M car.
Of course, and that's the whole point of it. If people can try it, they might buy it.
Yeah,
So we try and run the right fleet of cars. Not always possible because it's quite expensive to run, but certainly here it does pay off because we sell so many M cars.
Yeah.
M2s, M3s, M4s, and now M5s are starting to take off as well.
For I say a small site, you're a big car sales, but for a BMW dealership, you're maybe one of the smaller ones, but you do have a lot of M cars here.
We do. The area is, quite a wealthy area, so a lot of our customers like driving these cars. But again, people see them in auto trade and things like that. They will travel. We sold a Java Green M3 to someone that lives up Scotland way.
Wow.
So we delivered the car at Sheffield. He met us halfway and took delivery.
Perfect.
So yeah, we'll do all sorts to try and get the car out.
Yeah. I can see that. I know what you lot are like. You literally go above and beyond. Something I do want to touch on quickly is it's like they're here to haunt me. It's got carbon buckets, which I like. They're amazing, but I sound ungrateful now, don't I?
No, I know, but the thing is, it actually really suits this small car.
It does.
It makes you feel like you're in a bit of a racing car because the size is quite small. They're just a light, nice sized car.
The proportions of these cars are perfect. I say it all the time. The way that they're sort of a short wheelbase, they're wide, they're chunky. The overall look of them, the back end of them, they're a very, very good looking car. And I agree with you. Them seats in this car with the track pack, this is a seriously well-spec car, isn't it?
These are seriously popular. We sell these, we sell so many of these cars.
Really?
A lot of the time, what limits us is the availability.
Really?
Yeah, it's BMW. They don't obviously build hundreds and hundreds of things, but every time we get one, we sell them so quick.
They seem like good value. So is this up for sale at the minute, this car?
It isn't, but if someone wanted to buy it, we would let it go, yes. Because it's over 4 months old, so we can let it go.
What's the value of this roughly? So would it be an approved used then?
It would be an approved used car as an ex-demonstrator. I need to have a look, but you're probably looking at early 60s, that sort of mark.
Which ain't bad for basically a brand new M car, is it?
Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of money. But for this sort of car, it's quite good value.
Yeah. Good car for the next Planet Dreams giveaway.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're always looking for the next deal, aren't we, Kevin?
always. We'll see. Meanwhile, I've got a driver picking up a car for me in London, but our driver is not happy with the car. And additionally to that, the customer doesn't seem too happy either. Yeah, cheers. See ya. Bye-bye. So, as a customer, we've got a driver in London picking up a car for us. Bought his car through another trader. He sort of got offered it as part exchange. Customer, he didn't want it, so I said, we'll have it. It's definitely something for us. It's a VW T-Roc. There you go. In fact, let's just do that. There you go. VW T-Roc. It's got a little bit of, needs a bit of prep on the bodywork. There you go. Shot there. Might even put the shots on the video, we'll see. And there was just a little bit more than I expected. Customers saying, look, this is what I need to get for the car. I think with customers, sometimes they think, they use it as or they compare it to previous scenarios. They're like, I've got a car dealer there on my drive now, trying to knock me on the price of the car. And I'm like, listen, I'm happy with the price we've agreed. I'm just not happy that it needs more work than I expected. You've sent me a load of photos. This particular bit of damage wasn't on it. It's going to cost me a few £100 to get done. Are you open to anything further based on the fact that it's got the problem? Or if you like, you can go and get the car repaired. Obviously that's not going to be an option though, because it's going to take time, effort, inconvenience, and give it back to me, drop it to Binker once it's done. I said, well, I don't want to do that. I said, I think it's a £300 repair. He said, can we meet in the middle? Debatably, that's unreasonable, but at the same time, drivers there, customers there, we want to have a happy customer. I want to have a happy driver. I want to get that car bought today. It needs 300 quid's worth of prep more than I expected, so I've agreed 150 quid reduction on the price of the car. Driver's now going to load that car. I'm going to head into sit in the reception, sit down and do payment, and by the time we get back to Binker this afternoon, we'll have a VW T-Roc ready to get prepped and get up for sale as a green car. So it's all good. It's all good. Buying cars, getting the car serviced, doing deals. They're back at Binker on it, and I need to go and make this payment.
And on that note, I just remembered CCD, the event 2025. We have recently announced a show. Tickets are selling fast. If you've still not bought yourself a ticket to CCD event 2025, we do an annual event every single year. It is absolutely incredible. It's positive vibes. The family are all welcome. It's on Father's Day as well. If you've still not bought yourself a ticket, I'll link the ticket link in the description below. It's at Daventry, Wilton Mill Go-Kart track in Daventry. It's a nice central location. And trust me, if you've never been to one of our events before, it will be the best, most positive, enjoyable event that you've ever been to. You do not want to miss out. Trust me. Get your tickets. I'm going to jump in my M2 now. I say my M2, their M2. The mic's further and further away from me. I'm hoping you can still hear me. Let's jump in. In fact, let's see what I look like cramped up in these seats. They're nice seats. They're a lovely feature, but yeah, I don't know. Good show car. You know, if you want to treat yourself, guys. Anyone out there wants to treat themselves for the event, this would be an amazing car to put up at the event. These guys at Sitting BMW, they're actually going to be at the event on show as well. And what else do I want to say? We've done an event every year. 2021, we've done 2022, we've done 2023, 24. Every year it gets bigger and better. We learn along the way as well, naturally. 2025, this year in June, it's going to be our biggest and best event that we've ever done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to driving this. I haven't got an electric gauge. It's weird. Weird. I've just got petrol. Funny, isn't it? So yeah, let's get back to Binker. Oh. Now I'm going to keep this drive very short and sweet. I want to tell you two things that I've got in my mind about the BMW M2. Firstly, if you're thinking about buying a BMW M car and you want the most fun BMW M car, I reckon an M2 is potentially the most fun BMW M2 or BMW M car that you can buy. Secondly, if you want to find out more information about what my thoughts are and what my opinion is on a BMW M2, I did actually have one of these for a few days at the end of last year, I think. We've done a whole review on an M2, and I would highly recommend that you go and check that video out because it's a good one, all right? So there's not going to be any more content.
At the roundabout, take the third exit onto Upper Icknield Way.
There's not going to be any more content in this video on the M2 because I'm not going to have enough time with it. So yeah, go and check that video out.
Sorted, so we are back at Binker now. We just ordered lunch, haven't we, Kai? From a wing place. So we're gonna get some bit of wings, a bit more chicken with a side of chicken as well, and maybe some extra chicken. He keeps saying he's 8 minutes away. He's been saying he's 8 minutes away for about 28 minutes, yeah. But he's actually en route. But what I thought would be quite funny is let's do a car vertical check on his car. So here we go. 2019 Ford Focus. He'll be here soon as well. Mileage is all good. It's got finance on it. It's got no previous damage, so he bought a clean car. 3 owners total. He's bought a decent car. Obviously, if you buy that car bought that car for him now, and you pay him direct, and he doesn't clear his finance, well, you are then at risk of the finance company taking the car off you. Again, it's just so important that you do your checks for these simple reasons. So it's just as a matter of curiosity, see how much, oh no, there's a value graph there. It's currently worth about, oh no, that's an old one. That's old marketplace history. The value there, according to Car Vertical, average price 12,380. Weighs 1,855 kilos, lighter than the M5, that's for sure, it's not difficult. Because that is a very heavy car. He bought it in March 2023, so he's had it a while, hasn't he? He's got a decent car there. It's obviously lunchtime. Downstairs, they've been busy. They've been very, very busy today. They've got a customer out there. I just tried filming it on my phone, but my phone crashed. Test driving the MX-5, it was annoying, wasn't it? I was like trying to film him.
Definitely not the best phone on the market right now.
Well, I think it's a good phone. I'm quite happy with it generally, but it's pretty good. So, test driving the MX-5, which is good. And what else did I want to show? Sold a Transit, a Vauxhall Corsa, and a BMW 123 already this morning. So we might sell that MX-5. If not, it will go because it's a decent car regardless. And we'll see how the rest of the day unfolds. We just had our first drive in the M5, and it was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was so good. It was
fast.
Yeah, I think that's the word. Fast. Let's go get lunch. Is he here yet? Ep68 GKA. Jokes. Nice car, mate. I'm going to tell him. Keep filming him, mate. Let's go tell him. Nice car. Hello, mate. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Can I get your pin, please, bro?
3343.
Enjoy, bro.
Thank you very much. That's a good car for deliveries, isn't it?
Cycling.
Oh, is it? What's your main job then?
IT.
Oh, is it? No way. Well done, man. That's good. Cool. What is it? 1.6 diesel?
Petrol.
Oh, is it? Well done, man. See you later. Nice car. This is his little side hustle. His side hustle is Uber Eats. That is brilliant. And his main thing is IT. The guy's on it. I'm on it as well. And ready. I need food. We need food. We're hungry, Kai, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's do this. So, lunch is done. They've been very, very busy. Loads going on. The 4 Series just took a deposit on that. That's the one that we took in, I think, last week. Need to get a cable tie for that flagpole. It's so irritating. Customer's really happy with the car, but it's had like the M4 competition wheels on it. And we've got to get them refurbed before it goes out. So customers paid a deposit. The wheels have gone off to get refurbed. That's why it's currently sat on the different wheels. We've got customers inside at the minute looking at the Audi S3 Saloon that we also bought in a recent video from a subscriber of the channel, so that might go. We had someone come, I say someone come, my brother Curtis has got an F80 M3, the black one with the red leather. We are selling that for him. He wants to sell it, and I'm just going to stand in front of the flagpole just to hold it. Customer called last night, said, I'm going to come tomorrow at 12 o'clock to look at that car. I'm interested in buying it. We were like, are you definitely coming? Because the car's not on site. We need to make sure you come in. If you are coming, it's not a problem. We'll go collect it from customer's house, brother Curtis's house. We'll bring it in the morning. We'll get it cleaned, get it ready for you to view it at 12 o'clock. And they were like, yeah, 100% I'll be there. Didn't turn up. Tried calling them, didn't answer their phone. Very, very annoying. There's two sides to that. One, people are unreliable. Listen to the A5. It's so cool being here. On race days at Silverstone, because we're so close to Silverstone, you can actually hear the cars racing around the track. It's so cool, whether it's cars or motorbikes or whatever. But that aside, yeah, two sides to it. Customers or people are unreliable. That does happen, yeah? But there's also the other side of it where when you're selling a car for someone as a sale or return, it is very annoying when the customer can't leave the car with you. We say generally to people that we're selling cars on behalf of, look, if you want us to sell your car, we can, but we need the car on site at all times, because that inconvenience of getting the car down, getting it cleaned, putting fuel in it, getting it ready for, like, preparing it for, you know, displaying it to the customer, there's a lot involved with that, and we don't want to waste no time. So there's nothing to be learned. It's my brother's car. It is what it is. It's a little bit irritating, but I think a lot's going to happen this afternoon. You see customers everywhere around in the yard at the minute, so yeah, I think we're going to do a bit more. Golf's just turned up. Clio's just turned up. Fiesta over there as well, the white Fiesta, they've just pulled up as well. And there was something else, I don't know what the other thing was. S3 Saloon. I wonder if these lads are going to buy it. I've got a feeling that they're not 100% about it. And I might be wrong, I don't know. We'll see. Rolling. So it is Monday morning again, and I thought I'd just do a little summary of the last week that we've had. It's been a good week. It's been a productive week. Started off as a bit of a headache, as you lot know, but a lot has happened. This is the T-Cross. I called it a T-Rock when I was buying it, and it has since arrived. It's a T-Cross. We actually sold one of these on Saturday as well, because I was filming it coming into the yard on my phone. I was thinking, these no entry signs are not working. Who is this person driving into our yard and ignoring the no entry signs? Turns out it was a customer. It was test driving the T-Cross that we had in stock. I didn't even know we had this car in stock myself. And the customer bought the car, which is cool. So we had one go out Saturday. This one arrived. This will obviously be a green car, so back to the red, amber, green thing. The main difference really between a green and an amber car is the green cars are cosmetically prepped. So there'll be some cosmetics on this car. The wheels probably do with being refurbed. Trim's got a little bit of a mark on it. What else? Bit of a scuff on the rear bumper there, so that's going to need to be painted. It just goes through a whole process externally and then internally as well. The front bumper, we know that because I showed you the picture of that when we bought it at the weekend. Front plate looks like it needs a number plate, but inside, I had a little look inside. It's really clean inside. So any cosmetic stuff, again, that needs to be done on the interior would get done, but on this car, just having a quick glimpse over it, it looks really, really good. So yeah, service, MOT, a good going over, and then that would be good to go. So that's nice, I'm happy with that. Yesterday, by the way, I was at a car show, and just a little local event. I went there in the M5, and I done a launch as I left the show. It's quite funny actually. And I was like, Kai, go. No, in fact, he said to me, Dad, can I just film you leaving the show? And I was like, well, if I leave the show, you're gonna have to run up and jump in the car. He's been doing his TikTok stuff, so he filmed me leaving the show. And yeah, the M5 is absolutely savage now. But it's cool Kai getting into the whole car scene thing. He's obviously doing his content on TikTok. He's 11 years old, so I'm not trying to push him too much. But I want to get him involved with cars as much as possible. He loves it all. Even on Saturday he was there, he was doing a bit of valeting. I think it's important to encourage your kids to do whatever they feel like they want to do. It's like, Dad, I might clean the car. It's like, yeah, go and clean the car, Kai. Get on it. Go and stick your old trainers on, go clean the car. So it's just good, isn't it? Keep pushing them, keep them on it, and you never know. You never know where they can end up. So something else that happened at the car show is I was chatting to my friend Chiro, right? And he said, Cal, you need to take my Renault 5 GT Turbo out for a little drive. And I was like, you sure? And he's like, take the keys, take Kai out for a little spin in it. So I was like, I was bang on it. So I said to my missus, go and sit in the car or whatever whilst I go for a little cruise with Kai. She was like, yeah, that's fine. So me and Kai went out for a little drive, having a bit of fun in this old school 90s Renault 5. I come back, I looked at the M5 and I thought, where's my missus? And I walked over towards the car. I thought, she's not even in the car. So I rang her. I said, where are you? She said, sitting in the car. So I thought she must be sitting in the back. So I went to the back door of the car, went to open it. She's not in the back of the car. I was like, are you sure you're in my M5? And then I realised, literally as I said it, there was another M5, so mine's obviously a G90 M5, there's an F90 M5 parked a bit further into the show, and I walked up to that car. It was also a similar colour to mine, and she was sat in the passenger seat of another man's car.
Magda, you know that's not your car, yeah? No, you're in the wrong car.
It was bloody hilarious, bless her. She's not really a car person. She just saw a blue BMW, didn't even look at the plate somehow, and got in the wrong car. The MX-5, customer looked at it, didn't buy it. Don't actually know why. Would be interesting to know. I might actually go pop inside and find out shortly. The Audi S3, remember the lads that looked at the Audi S3 on Saturday, the saloon? Really, really nice car that was. I think is it actually gone? But either way, them same lads come back yesterday and bought the car. It's still there. It's still there. It's still in the unit. But they have actually they've bought the car. No idea when they're collecting it, but that's another sale done as well. But yeah, all in all, so far this month, we've generally had a bit of a record-breaking month on month since the beginning of 2025, and it's looking like we're going to do that again this month. So business is good. Car trade is flying. There's obviously a lot of negative in the news about what's to come in 2030, and there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of uncertainty. That is just normal. I must admit, from the day that I started car trading, there's always been, not just car trading, business in general, there's always been something negative in the news that could put you off moving forward, put you off making progress. There's always something that's scary. And sometimes I wonder, I watched this whole podcast last night with Stephen Bartlett and a couple of other guys, and sometimes I wonder if I was to ask our government one single question, I would ask them, what is your intention for your people? Because it doesn't feel like your intentions for your people are good. And I know I've gone completely off track here. I didn't actually plan to go into this conversation about the government, but it does sort of feel like you go about life, people are stressing, people are unhappy, people are struggling, and it feels like we're slipping further and further into almost not a world of slavery. That's probably a bit exaggerated, but it's tough, man. It is tough, and that's why I say things like encouraging our youngers, supporting our youngers. Even me doing content, I try to be as positive, upbeat. You know, I want to be, role model is probably a bit of a strong use of word. I just want to be someone who's putting out positive light all the time. So, yeah, I don't know what sparked me to say that, but life's good. We deserve better. England's becoming a strange place to live in a lot of ways, and I don't know, it's frustrating. And it kind of made me think that if I could do anything right now, I would do content that helps massive amounts of people. I would love to do that. This has got nothing to do with the car trade, is it, guys? Sorry to everyone who thinks I'm just going completely off track. I am going off track. My mind's elsewhere because there's stuff in the world that needs to be addressed. So I'll just ask them what happened with the MX-5 customer at the weekend, and basically they've got another one to look at. We always make sure we ask every customer as you're walking out the door, if they're not buying the car, why have you not bought the car? But if it's price, obviously you can't do nothing about price. Prices are all fixed. We don't negotiate the prices. And if they don't sell, we reduce them. That's fine. You can walk away for that reason. But anything else, like I'm disappointed with this, disappointed with that, or staff's been rude, whatever, that doesn't happen. But you know what I mean. There's always a situation where customers walking away, and a lot of the time you can recover it. But in this case, the customer's got no one to look at, and they're going to let us know this coming week if they're interested in the MX-5. So you never know, they might be back. If not, it will sell like everything does. Back on the subject of car shows, I will link my car show link in the description below. That's on Father's Day. Again, I'm going to remind you, it's a good family day out. It's just a good positive vibes, happy day out. Loads to do for kids, loads to do for the families, loads to do obviously for petrol heads, and it gives us the opportunity to meet each other, get our cars on display, and just interact. Have a nice day out. Weather's going to be amazing. It's the right time of year, and like I say, it's Father's Day as well. So I'll link that in the description below. I'll also link Car Vertical in the description below. Obviously, if you are about to buy a car and you want to do your checks, you want to check the history on the car, do your background history checks using Car Vertical. Make sure you use my code CCD to get that 20% off. And I think that's everything. That is everything. I'll see you in next week's vlog, yeah? Hit subscribe, hit like, and see you then. Oh wait, before you go, we haven't concluded the worktop situation, have we? The worktops at my new house have now been fitted. We're going to save all of that for a later video because I want to show you lot the progress that the house has made because it is looking absolutely incredible. What's my favourite biscuits? The first biscuit, do you know what I like? Hobnobs, chocolate hobnobs, that's what I like. Not broken ones, eh? Full ones, yeah, the OG.
My favourite biscuits are the Viennese fingers, the small ones.
Oh, I like them as well.
They're lovely.
They're nice.
They're definitely my favourite, but also caramel digestives. They're amazing as well.
They're both good shouts.
But they have to be dunked in a tea.
You love a cup of tea, don't you?
It has to be dunked in a tea. If it's not dunked in a tea, then they're not as good.
It's a waste of time. Let's go ask everyone else. Elliot, what's your favourite biscuit? Favourite biscuit? Simple.
Bourbon.
Bourbon?
Yeah.
I think that's a good shout. Maya, favourite biscuit? I've got to stand next to you because I might.
I can show you my favourite biscuit. Chocolate cookies.
From where? Is that Tesco's?
Yeah.
No. Leon, mic's on me, so I've got to come close to you. Favourite biscuit?
Favourite biscuit is digestives.
There you go.
Just celebrated 100 years, I think, as well.
Sorted. What's your favourite biscuit?
It's got to be custard creams.
Custard creams?
It's got to be dunked in a cup of tea as well.
Sick. In the next episode of Calvin's Car Diary, we have this lovely Golf GTI arrive. We find out if the M135i winner takes the car or the cash, and this Bingadus is getting out of control. And to add to the problem, we have issues with valeters.